Welcome to Fandom Friday. I am sorry that I didn't do a Fandom Friday last Friday. Things were just kind of busy, but I'm going to make up for it because today I want to talk about something very close to my heart. If you know me, you know that this is my favorite show above all others. I don't think anything else will ever compare to this. Today I want to talk to you about the beauty that is Roswell. Now this is the season 2 cover for the DVDs because someone named Scarlett has season 1 and hasn't watched it yet. But Scarlett, I'm going to make you want to watch it today. Roswell was on in the late 90s, early 2000s. It only lasted for 3 seasons. So Roswell is about a girl named Liz Parker, and in the pilot episode, she gets shot. And this guy named Max comes up to her and he absorbs the bullet out of her body. And it has to do with the fact that Max Evans is an alien. So, it takes place in Roswell, New Mexico, obviously. And it's about the lives of these three aliens. You have Max, his sister Isabel, and their friend Michael. And it's about all the things that they encounter. What makes Roswell great? Apart from the fact that the characters, this is the thing I love about Roswell. Now I'm not really giving anything away because I'm sure if you just Wikipedia it or if you just look at a picture of the cast, you'll figure it out. If you just Google image search, Roswell. But the characters in this show are so developed. The two main characters, Max and Liz, there's this whole romance thing between them, but they don't even kiss until the 9th episode, which is agonizing when, you're these two are meant to be together, he saved her life, they've got this crazy connection. It's brilliant. And a lot of shows I feel don't develop their characters anymore. For example, I was watching One Tree Hill, season 1, which was, late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. But I watched that, and, I couldn't connect to any of the characters. I felt like they just said, this is the character, plot twist. And that's the thing that happens in writing, too. It's if you are telling a story, you have to tell me what happened before so that I understand why it's a big deal when it changes. That's one of the things that I always have an issue with. I like to get right into the heart of the story where something changes, but you have to set it up because no one's going to care what happens to these characters after something big impacts their life if you don't know what their life was like before. That's always the big thing, and Roswell does a great job of that. The whole thing with Liz getting shot, that sort of happens right away, but there's a whole lot of other stuff that happens throughout the whole series that, you need to know about these characters. You need to know how they're going to react to things, if you want to appreciate them. And I can't tell you how many tears I've cried over this show. So many tears. You've got your Michael, your Tess, your Max, and your Isabel. Kyle and his father, Sheriff Valenti. Sheriff Valenti plays a big part in the show because he is the law. Just saying, law and aliens. There's a big swell. And we have Max and Liz. Max and Liz, AF. Max and Liz are my OTP. I don't care who you are or what you say, but they belong together forever. Never, never, never. It's Alex and Isabel. Alex. Maria and Michael, if you like destructive couples, you will love Maria and Michael because they are on a crash course for each other. It's incredible. The dynamic of their relationship is so good, and just look at them. They just look so in love. Max and Tess. I wish I could share my frustration about Max and Tess, but I can't. Bottom line, Roswell, typical teenage show, yes, but, and the great thing about this show is they don't forget that these kids are in school. They, still go to class, they have graduation, they still have a normal school life, unlike Vampire Diaries. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Vampire Diaries, but I'm sorry, when do you go to school? Tell me. When are you getting your education? So, certainly someone has a truancy warrant out for you because you are never in class. That's all I'm saying.